What about the connection between red meat and colon cancer?
I think it was about 2014, 22 members of the World Health Organization sat down to look at all the data. Vast majority agreed on it. There was a 18% increase in people consuming more than 50 grams of processed meat per day. But what really is interesting is that the data was looked at for processed red meat. They lumped in unprocessed red meat into that, an 18% increase, and that was then used by global bodies like the World Health Organization.
This is absolutely and unequivocally false. The IARC very clearly stated that red meat referred to only unprocessed varieties, while processed meat had a separate definition. And based on the meta-analysis that was conducted for the World Cancer Research Fund, each 50 grams of processed meat consumed per day was associated with an 18% higher risk of colorectal cancer, while each 100 grams of unprocessed red meat consumed per day was associated with a 17% higher risk. So about the same risk as processed meat, but for double the dose. So I'm not quite sure if he just didn't even read the report before attempting to discuss details on a massive podcast with countless listeners, or if he's just lying, which is even more despicable. But Max isn't out of the woods either. Not only did he not fact-check his guest's claim, although I understand it may be difficult to fact-check every claim in hours-long podcasts, he actually clipped this to share on his social media, further propelling these false claims to his over 1 million followers, in which case I would have expected him to fact-check it. But hey, when has Max ever really cared about facts when it comes to red meat?